This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready for your weekend with the morning sprint.
Olivia Roberts continues our Firewatch coverage this morning, and Destiny Richards is live in Spokane with weekly cooking classes for you and your kids.
But first, to Mark Peterson tracking some dangerously hot temperatures in your Friday forecast.
Yeah, you're going to be able to cook on the sidewalk today. 102 in our first alert weather. That's what we're expecting. So an excessive heat warning is in effect today and tomorrow. And it's all the way to the Cascades, south into the LC Valley, where they're expecting highs today of 111. That smoke forecast going to keep us in moderate air quality. Thick smoke to the north. It'll come back around over the top of us for a little bit tomorrow, so be prepared.
Spokane is offering you a way to beat the heat this weekend. Spokane Public Libraries and the STA Plaza are a few of the places you can cool off. Loof Carousel is another. All of these cooling centers are open at different times. To get to a cooling center, Spokane Transit is offering free bus rides to them. Rides will be offered today and tomorrow. You just have to book them 2 hours in advance. We have a list of the cooling center hours for you at KXLY.com.
Well, as the Northwest braces for another heat wave, firefighters are preparing for the chance of new wildfires igniting. Right now, there are 82 large wildfires burning 2,500 square miles in 13 states across the West. Now, state and local officials are asking for more federal resources. This morning, President Biden and Vice President Harris will meet with 7 governors to talk about how the government can help. Washington Governor Jay Inslee and Idaho Governor Brad Little will be included in the hour-long meeting. They'll speak with the president about how an early and severe wildfire season is impacting local families and land in the states. The group will also discuss funding and investing in firefighters. We're told Governor Inslee specifically will talk about climate change and what federal programs could be established or improved to help states deal with it in the short and long term.
A new fire is burning in Priest River this morning. The Pioneer Fire started yesterday afternoon. Right now it's at about 200 acres. If you live in one of these areas, you need to get out. Homes near Sadler Creek, Skunk Cabbage, and Mundy are under immediate evacuation. People outside of those areas need to be ready to go. Highway 57 east of the Pioneer Fire remains open. If you have to evacuate, you can go to the Priest River Community Church.
Post Falls police are looking for the person who started a brush fire. Last Saturday, Kootenai County firefighters put out a fire on Avista Island. It burned nearly 4 acres. Fire investigators say someone intentionally started it. If you have any information about this fire, you're asked to call Post Falls Police.
The couple accused of murdering Joshua Vallow and Tylee Ryan still face murder charges in Idaho, but the judge in the case has dropped several other charges. 2 charges of conspiracy to destroy, alter, or conceal evidence were dismissed against Lori Vallow, and 4 charges related to the destruction, alteration, or concealment of evidence were dropped against Chad Daybell. Daybell set to stand trial starting in November on murder and insurance fraud charges.
Masks are required in schools again, and there are more changes on the way for kids heading back to class this fall. The Washington Department of Health is relaxing quarantine guidelines for kids this upcoming school year. The hope is to keep more kids in school in person rather than repeatedly quarantining. To learn what's changing, find this story on KXLY.com.
Summer still continues in August, but it's a perfect time to get ready for back to school with meal prepping. So this morning we were live with Monica Jacobson with Eat, Move, Thrive, and we were making delicious breakfast that's perfect and easy, and you can learn how to do it too with your kids. There's some weekly virtual classes next month that you can sign up for. Just go to our website, KXLY.com, for all the info.
A new study supports mask wearing for people already vaccinated against COVID-19. The study was published in the journal Nature Scientific Reports. Researchers say vaccination alone will not be able to stop new variants from spreading. In fact, the study found vaccination may actually help more vaccine-resistant strains evolve. The authors say wearing masks and practicing social distancing can help stop the virus from spreading and mutating.
Information about the vaccine is always changing, and we know it can leave you searching for answers. If you have your own questions, go to KXLY.com and look for the Q&A section. We will do our best to keep you up to date. Japan has expanded a coronavirus state of emergency to 4 more areas in addition to Tokyo today, following record spikes in infections as the capital hosts the Olympics. The city reported 3,300 infections today. The state of emergency will now be in effect until August 31st.
Coming up next on GMA, she's the mom who broke a world record giving birth to 9 babies. Now she's sharing what it was like to welcome her bundles of joy. 4 boys, 5 girls, including 2 that were a surprise. GMA has her story, and we will be right back.